Hi, I'm Elaine Harding. Welcome to my blog at stampwithelaine.com. Today we're going to be looking at the He's the Man suite. I made this anniversary card for my husband and I just love that it's got really masculine sentiments on it. To the man who does everything. Every day with you is another adventure. Love this guy. Hello handsome. Holy smokes, you're amazing. Together for the long haul. Happy birthday to a classic. And also a Father's Day one. You'll find this suite on pages 78 to 79. This is a stamp set. And it's also got the little photo corners here, which I've incorporated into this card as well. It has some really useful dies. There's a rectangle die with rounded corners, and that will fit this or that. So this one with this one or that. Beauty about it is that you can use it for other things, not just for this stamp set. And I love this because it's got a embossed edge around the circle, and it's also got a scallopy type edge to it as well. And then there's this double line embossed oval for this sentiment and also this one, and this tag die here, and also two Argyle ones, and this curved banner, one goes this way and the other goes that way, so in opposite directions. And this one cuts two tags at the same time. So to make this card, these are the dies we'll need from the set. So it'll be the scalloped circle one, the two Argyle dies, and the rectangular one. These are the papers from the suite, and it's the He's the Man 12x12 designer series paper, and they're classified as specialty because there are only 5 double-sided sheets on this. I'll run through those. And the reason why it's specialty paper is because there are 2 sheets of these laser cut. They are quite loose, so I've popped them out and I've put them in a stamp case all together so that I don't lose them. So this is surplus to requirements, and I've just kept one sheet like that so you can see all the laser cuts. I love this bit here, which has the resemblance of sort of a spiral note card torn from a book, and it's got rough edges here for a vintage look. You can use it either side. This side is sort of like printed linen and that side's plain. You can see in the catalogue samples where they've used a lot of these laser cuts, like the tools. And they also have these brushed metal adhesive back dots. The card base is half an A4 sheet, and in Europe that measures 8 1/4 by 5 7/8. In metric that's 21 centimeters by 14.5 and folded in half in early espresso. The matte layer for the front of the card is crush carry, and this measures 5 1/2 by 3 3/4. And a basic white piece for the inside of the card, which also measures 5 1/2 by 3 3/4. The matte layer for the inside of the card is actually slightly larger, and that measures 5 5/8 by 3 7/8. I have a strip of designer series paper that's cut at 1 inch by 4 inches. That goes on here, and then you can trim it off afterwards. And I also die cut the reverse with the rectangle die, which is this one here. We need some adhesive sheets. I'm just going to use a little portion, just enough to die cut my Argyle dies. Now that I've put the adhesive sheet on the back of the early espresso cardstock, I can go ahead and die cut the Argyle pieces. So I have my usual sandwich, platform 1, platform 2, one of the platform 3's cardstock dies cutting edge face down, and the second platform 3, and I'm ready to run it through the machine. Next I want to do a bit of stamping. So I'll get my early espresso ink and stamp together for the long haul. And I'll go and die cut that in the machine. Then I'm going to stamp the inside of the card with this sentiment: every day with you is another adventure. So I'm going to glue this piece first onto the inside of the card. Then glue this one next. Leaving an even border all round. So now I can glue this. Oh, before I do that, I want to glue my paper. So glue the paper here. And then I can trim it off. You need to remember to do that before you glue this down to the card front, otherwise you can't trim the edge off. Next I'm going to glue this flat to the card because I'm going to put the other up on dimensionals, and you don't want it too bulky if you're posting it. Peel that off. Make sure all the loose bits have come out. Pop one up there and the second one down here. Then I'm going to put dimensionals on the back. Remove the backing tape and then center that in the middle here. Last finishing touch, I'm just going to stamp the photo corner. So I'm going to line up the corner of the stamp with the corner of the cardstock. And then as a finishing touch, I'll pop one of these brushed metallic adhesive backed dots. And voila, the card is finished. Before I go, here's another sample of using the stickers. These are the stickers from there. I only used a bit of the designer series paper, and then there's another. I keep calling it stickers, they're not stickers, they're laser cuts. And then this one, I love this colour, it's soft succulent and it's got caravans there, and I use the tag dies for that. And then again another laser cut. So there's lots of possibilities with this stamp set. So I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. Pop back for more inspiration next time. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button, and if you like it, do give me a thumbs up and share if you possibly can, and I'll be ever so grateful. You can also find me on Facebook, Pinterest or Instagram. Thanks for watching. Bye.